Why am I looking at you? You're a picture in a frame. Make believe you're next to me, but I know it's not the same. Why am I looking at you? You're a pixel on a screen. Your animating principle is nowhere to be seen. Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy when somebody real is waiting out there for me? Why am I looking at you? I've enjoyed the years I've wasted, but the time has come to face the fact that none of what I see is true. So I'm gonna stop looking at you. Oh, I'm gonna stop looking at you.
How's it going, YouTube? This is Andrew, back with another video. I'm currently sitting in the Greyhound terminal. I just left the Pittston, PA Prime Terminal. I'm headed down to Springfield, Missouri to pick my vehicle up that I have stored there in long-term parking. And then I will be taking the 9.5-hour drive back to Kentucky to go home for a few days. And then I will be flying out to the new job. So stay tuned for more after this. How's it going, guys? I showed some footage of the Greyhound station there, getting on the bus and a little bit of the station. Like always, the Greyhound is a freaking nightmare. I got all the way to St. Louis, and in St. Louis we swap out buses to take me back to Springfield, Missouri. And that driver that was supposed to drive that bus decided not to come to work, so we were delayed 5 hours until they found another driver for that bus. They eventually found one. So besides getting to Springfield at 10:30 like I was supposed to, I didn't get there until 3 o'clock in the morning. Kind of screwed me up because I was hoping to be able to get into a hotel and be able to take a shower and actually sleep in a bed for a few hours before I made the 10-hour ride back home. But as you can see, I'm in my car. None of that got to happen. The hotel wouldn't let me check in until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it wasn't no sense of waiting that long, so figured I'd grab me some energy drink and gas up the truck and haul ass to Kentucky. I'm going to go get to see some of the family before I fly out to Washington for my training. And as you guys probably already know, I left Prime. TNT process is just, for me, it was horrible. It was just a horrible experience. And it's something that Prime probably needs to look at and evaluate to make it a little more comfortable. Because doing 50,000 miles in a truck, where you're in the truck, I mean, you're basically running team. So the truck runs 24/7. I mean, you rarely get time to yourself. If you do, it might be a couple hours to take a shower, or go if you can find a gym that will let you park the truck there, take a couple hours and work out, which we did that on when I was training on my truck. Workout, we wasn't able to do it consistently. It might have been like once a week. But other than that, you're in that truck 24/7. You're driving your 10 hours, and then you're sleeping your 10 hours, and you're back driving your 10 hours, and it just took a toll on me to where I just couldn't take it anymore. My anxiety was through the roof. My eating was off because I couldn't get on any type of schedule. And I started falling back into bad habits of eating junk food again, which I do not want to do because I've already lost all this weight, and I don't want to end up ruining my surgery by stretching my stomach back out and end up having to gain all this weight back. I've gone too far to start backsliding. So I got an offer for this job that was comparable to what Prime was going to pay me to lease. And the truck comes with a bunch of amenities, which I would have had to pay for if I would have went to a Prime truck. They give you a refrigerator. They give you an APU unit. You get a TV. They give you DirecTV satellite, and that comes with the NFL ticket, HBO, and a few other channels that were on there. You get an upgraded driver's seat. And the truck actually runs governed at 70 miles an hour. Prime trucks are only governed at about 63. So all that stuff I would have had to pay for at Prime. And after like I said in my other video, after I started adding everything up, going here, being company, it's going to end up being better in the long run. I mean, I'm sure with lease, with Prime, you would probably make a little bit better money. But it's going to be ups and downs. You're going to have great weeks, you're going to have good weeks, and you're going to have shitty weeks. With this company, my paycheck is the same no matter what kind of week I have. So they pay on a salary. They base your salary on 118,000 miles a year. So if you go over 118,000, you get that pay, like they pay you the difference, plus you get a bonus for however many miles you're over your average. So that's pretty cool. Another thing about Prime is a great company, and if you're just starting out and needing your CDL, it's a great program to go through. But one thing you have to realize is that when you're going into Prime, you're starting your career off in debt. When you go through PSD, if you don't do your year commitment, like I didn't do my year commitment, so now I'm on the hook for $4,500 for my schooling for Prime. And then they gave me a loan while I was in PSD for food, which ended up being $600. I only paid about half of that back, so I'm on the hook for another $300. And if I would have continued finished my TNT and get upgraded, since I'm going flatbed, on top of having to pay that loan back, if I would have stayed there a year, my schooling would have been wiped out, so I wouldn't have had to pay the $4,500. But you have to pay for all your flatbed equipment, so that's another $4,000. If TV satellite package, that's another like $300. And then it's $25 a week or something like that out of your paycheck. And you got to buy a GPS, so that's another $500. You're out. So you're basically starting your career out in pretty good debt. If you don't get the amenities and you just get the basics, which would be your PSD loan, I think you get that no matter what. You have the option to pay that in payments, $25 a week, or you can call payroll and pay it in a lump sum. But regardless, the $4,000 for the flatbed equipment, you have to pay that, and that's over a year. So I think they take like $100 a week out of your check until it's paid off. And if you go reefer, you still got to pay for your load bars and your lock and other stuff, but I don't think it equals $4,000. I think the flatbed is the more substantial equipment amount. But even if you're company with them, you still got to pay that for the equipment. So you're starting your career off in debt, which is never good, especially when you're just going to start out, because they don't know what type of person you are. They don't know if you're going to be out playing around. They don't know if you're going to be out running. So you got to prove yourself, and that usually takes 6 to 8 months to prove yourself to your DM. So you got to think, on top of having to pay all that stuff that I mentioned back, you're looking at struggling for at least 6 to 8 months. You know, your paychecks might not be where you expect them to be. I mean, with a solo lease, you should at least bring home $1,000 a week at the least. But I'm sure that first 6 to 8 months, you'll probably be below that. Sorry for the coughing, I guess I'm in my throat. But anyway, like I said on the getting here on the Greyhound is a nightmare. So if you're coming to Prime, you're most likely going to be on that Greyhound. I'm telling you now, be prepared. It is a nightmare. The bus drivers are rude. They don't give a shit. They will leave you. They will kick you off the bus. The people at the terminals are rude. And you gotta pay attention on your transfers, especially if you never rode a bus before. It's kind of confusing. You're most likely going to have like 3 to 4 different transfers before you get to wherever you're going, and you got to stay on that. Sorry, my camera fell. Like I said, on that bus, it's a nightmare. You got to kind of stay on top of that on your transfers, because there's like, on my trip, there was a bunch of people that got left, and these bus drivers don't play around. They got tight schedule to in here too, so they won't hesitate. If they got to leave at 12:40, believe me, they're 9 times out of 10 gone at 12:40. So if you're not on that bus, you will get left. We had a bunch of people got left. And you may get lucky and it'll be 2 or 3 hours, another bus will come along that'll take you to where you need to go. Or it could be like a day before that bus comes back around. So you gotta be careful on that. But like I said, I'm headed home right now. I'm just in my car, rambling. This video's way too long. I try to edit it down a little bit, but you guys stay tuned to my channel. I will still be vlogging. We'll still be documenting my journey. I will make videos at the new company. I will not disclose the company name at this time. I have a few haters on my channel that watch me and kind of report back to Prime of what you do. So that's another thing. If you come to Prime and you do YouTube, you got to kind of watch your content, because you got people that'll watch your channel and they will tell Prime about every little thing you're doing, especially if you're in training. You don't want to be vlogging while you're driving. Even if you got your camera mounted to the windshield and you're recording, you're driving. If you're in training, I wouldn't even do that, because you got people that'll report you to Prime, and Prime Safety will have a problem with you doing any type of cell phone use, because their policy is when you're in TNT, your cell phone can't even be in the cab with you. It has to be in the back at all times. So you got to kind of watch that. But like I said, I got some haters, which, you know, everybody's got haters. So I ain't going to disclose the new company, because I know that they will be calling the new company and try to cause trouble for me. So it's sad that people are like that, but you know, people are like that. But anyway, we want to cut this vlog out here. Stay tuned to the channel, like, subscribe, hit that bell for uploads. I will be flying out the 17th, I think it is. Yeah. So I'll get some footage of that. It'll be my first time on a plane, so this will be interesting. And I'll try to vlog some of my orientation and vlog some of my training if I can. But other than that, I catch you guys later. Peace out.